Today we are going to talk about how to format a quote card for your argumentative research paper. First, you need to make sure that you tag the top right-hand corner with whatever symbol matches the source that you got this information from. So your source card will have a symbol, and this symbol right here in the top right-hand corner needs to match that as well. Next, on the left-hand side, you need to label this what type of card it is. So this will be a quote card, so you can label it a cue card. Then in the center, you need to decide if this information is going to support your claim or your counterclaim, and you need to write the appropriate C or CC, depending on if it supports your claim or your counterclaim. Next, you need to think of a keyword or a big idea that this quote is going to support. And then finally, you need to write your quote word for word. So I'll give us a sample here. I need to make sure that I have my quotation marks, so I remember to use those in my essay as well. And I'm going to say, I am writing my information word for word from the source. I am only copying one or two sentences. Okay, I use my punctuation and my ending quotation mark. It's very important to write this information word for word directly from the source. It is also very important that you only copy down one or two sentences. Remember, this essay is about you and your ideas and your opinions. You need this information absolutely to support your side, but you can't use too long of quotes because then it takes over your essay and we lose your voice. Finally, in the bottom right-hand corner, we need to cite our sources. If your source has an author, you're going to use the author's last name, and the page number. So here's an example. Here's the last name and the page number. Remember, there is no page, there is no number sign in between the last name and the page number. It is just those two things. If your source does not have page numbers given, do not use the ones that come from the printer. Instead, you would just state the author's last name. If there is no author, then you will need to use the source title. Again, if there is a page number, you'll use the page number. If there is no page number, again, don't make it up. You would just use the source title. Again, a quick recap. You need to make sure that your source is tagged in the top right-hand corner with the symbol that matches your S card. Make sure you label it a cue card so you know how many of those you have. And then finally, you need to make sure that if it supports your claim, you've written a C at the top, or if it supports your counterclaim, you need to write a CC. This will be very important when you are separating your cards and organizing them for your outline. You also need a big idea or a keyword at the top, again, to help you organize later on. And then make sure that you only use one or two sentences from your source so that the source information and that author is not taking over your essay.